guys, welcome back to Eliza's World. I don't know if this is recording, let me find out. So, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks a lot for watching, and stick around, see if you enjoy it. I've got a cup of tea going cold in here, so I'm going to try to make this take as quick as we can, or I could just go and get my tea. Things are better now. First item I bought, let's do Hobbycraft first, just purely because there's just 3 items to show you guys. The first item has to be, yes, a wreath. This is the Easter egg shaped wreath. I love this, I think it's so cute. It is shedding a few of its branches at the moment, but it needs to be flattened out a little as well. But it's quite a large oval shape, and I've bought some things from Poundland which I think would look very cute threaded through that, and with some eggs and things that would look very, very nice. Now I did see a lovely Easter wreath that was already made, I think it was in Matalan, that was £8 I think. This form on its own was just £3, so I think for about £5 plus a few bits and pieces I've got lying around, that we could turn that into something really magical for Easter. But right now we are shedding a lot, and it's these little brown things which I'm going to think are spiders' legs and stuff, so I'm going to gather them together and put them on the one side. Stay. So see why the lady put it in a basket, in a bag so quickly for me. Next item, oh, so good. It's called a bonnet embellishment, but it's a little picket fence. These are wire connected, and I think they're all connected completely. Now you could make a wonderful Easter table centerpiece using something like this. This is also perfect if you're going to be making a fairy garden this year, and this was just £2. Now in comparison, I've seen something similar on Amazon, but where you only get a fraction of that for £1, and so I think that's a really good buy, £2 for that. The last item that I bought from Hobbycraft today was, oh so heavy, just some white clay. This is air drying clay as opposed to the oven drying clay that we've used in the past. Okay, I lost myself completely then because the freezer's just decided to start going on. The dog keeps on opening the door. It's all going wrong today. Totally, from the moment we've woke up this morning, things have not been the correct, how can I say it? We've not been cosmically aligned this morning, so I blame the alien abduction. Anyway, so this is white clay. It's 1 kilo. I think this was £3.49, and the clay that I normally like to get is around about £10 at the moment for the oven drying clay. So I've gone for this one, and then hopefully we can make some good things out of this air dry one. And it feels so fresh. You can just, yeah. So very pleased with that little buy there. And then we come to Poundland. Of course we come to Poundland. Now Poundland today, again, I'm not cosmically aligned today, so I went in Poundland. It wasn't my usual Poundland, it was one in a shopping mall that isn't a very huge Poundland. Some of you may know that I'm disabled and on crutches, and I was trying to also push a trolley, so things weren't going right. I was trying to have a look at the Harry Potter bags, which were all just the house crests basically, but as I was looking through the Harry Potter bags, I pushed the trolley a little bit too far. It knocked the whole rack of the bags onto the floor in the way of everybody who was going to be going round to the till, and I was trying to scoop them up. I found a lovely store assistant who helped me in the end, which was brilliant, but oh, I was just mortified in Poundland today. I'm glad it wasn't my regular Poundland. So anyway, Today, Poundland actually had some more Barneys. Eliza loves to have these in her lunchbox and things like this, or as a snack. There is 5 packs in each box, and these were 50p each, which I thought was a really, really good buy. Moving on quickly from there, let me have a rummage. Okay, I did get quite a lot of kind of Easter crafty stuff today. This was the stuff that I was looking forward for it coming out. There wasn't any Mother's Day stuff in there yet, which I thought was a bit strange. However, their Weird and Wonderful Valentine stuff is now moving slightly out. However, I did see this, which I had to film. There's yeah, let's move on from there. So we got some great craft stuff today. Grass. Now, I bought a lot of this grass last year, and I've almost used all the grass I bought last year. I can say straight away that this is a different kind of grass than what we had previously, and this one's shedding pretty easily as well. The last grass we had was a kind of darker colour, and it was a little bit more filled in, but I think the measurements are similar, so I'll have to get the one. I think I got 1 roll left from last year. I bought 2 this year. Now, I don't use these as a table runner. They go all over. I'm just going to have a debris pile over here, I think. And I'm going to stop shaking this. To be fair, it's falling out anyway. So, put them down carefully. So the table runners, they are supposed to be table runners. It's all. But what I actually think these are brilliant for, just imagine, you've got your little picket fence, and you've got your grass, and then you've got an indoor fairy garden like we've made previously. So you can do something like that with them. We've also used these for dioramas at school. We use them on our farm video. Eliza's recently made a tornado diorama that we use some of the grass for from this. So there's a lot of things that you can actually do with this. So I just grabbed 2 straight away, and I probably, when I get to my Poundland, will grab 2 more, because I'm thinking if I used, I think I bought 6 last year, and I've got 1 roll left, so potentially I'm going to be using similar again this year. So £1. They do have a much better version of this in Hobbycraft at the moment. It's wider, more firmer, doesn't spit out stuff all over the table. I think you can actually rinse it off as well. Now that would be great as a table runner. It's £5, and it's got a really good quality mat at the bottom, not like the old 70s carpets that you used to have. We used to have these kind of spindly things which you'd think were spiders at the edge, or was that just our house? So these were £1 from Poundland each. Very pleased with that. Also from Poundland, they had these lovely little spring pots. They've got inside little flowers, little beads, they're cosmically aligned, little berries perhaps, and some little pastel eggs. These are all just in a kind of oasis bottom, with some brown paper and some twine as a ribbon. These look really lovely. I think they look really lovely. I think they're going to look even lovelier when attached to my Hobbycraft. Can you see how that's going to come now? So I've got those 2, but then they also had a sunflower one, and this one was wrapped up with some burlap, do we call it now, and a little piece of twine as well. These were 2 sunflowers. So all together, I think they would look very, very sweet. I do really like these. £1 from Poundland. You can see a little smile on my face because I'm getting little crafty items in finally. And then we also had this rather random cute bunny. Now I am not kidding you, the quality on this is beautiful. And he's just going to be a little decoration for up here during Easter because I have some other rabbits that we put out. But so he's going to be part of our rabbit display for Easter. But he's so cute and he's so touchable. They had these in white and the natural colour, but I thought the natural colour was just so sweet, and I thought that the material inside his ears was very nice too. But a lovely little toy, which would be, I mean, like, you could give that as a gift. And then inside here, what you could actually do is use those skewers and attach, say, cream eggs or things to them, and give that as an Easter gift. Do you see where I'm coming from on that? So there's a lot of things that you could do with this, which would be very, very cute. So I love this bunny. I think he's a very, very cute bunny. I don't want to put him on here because I've lost so much bits from all the stuff. But yes, so I'm very pleased with that bunny. I'll stop talking about bunnies. Poundland also had these flower lights which would look brilliant again threaded through the wreath. They had them in this orangey colour. This orange colour, or the daisy. I think they also had another kind of flower as well, but I really like the daisy, and the fact that they light up at the stem of the centre stem. I don't know what you call that. So the fact that they light up there, I think is really good. So I'm quite pleased with that. That is 8 lights per pound. Lovely. Talking of lights, I also got these white LED strip lights. I've got a few things that I'm planning to do with these. How long are they? 1.3 metres. So I bought 2 of them. They're in a white light. But I've got, like I say, I've got a few little plans in my head for these. So yeah, I'm going to see how they work first, how they stick, stuff like that. But when I do it, I'll show you guys. But £1 each. Very pleased with that one as well. That is my giant Poundland haul. I love this bunny so much for £1. When Eliza sees him, she is going to try and steal him. I know she is. So that's not going to happen. Anyway, what was your favourite item from today? What bargains have you seen? Have you seen any good Easter items yet in stores? Because this is just starting to come through, so I'm really hoping this is a sign of something good to come. But I am going to be checking out my larger Poundland at the weekend, and possibly the one that I like to travel to go and see, purely because they have great stocks on their craft and homeware items. So that's it from us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed it. Why don't you check out some of our other videos right here, or they'll come up in a bit depending on YouTube. I don't know, things are out of my control. The cosmos has spoken, so I'm going before I get any more confused. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.